So today I'm going to show you how to make a donkey pinata. You see these a lot at Cinco de Mayo festivals, and this is not the traditional way to make one because the traditional ones are made of paper mache, but this is kind of an easier, faster way to make one. So you want to start by just taking a large piece of cardstock or poster board and drawing out the basic donkey shape with no legs and no ears, so just the head and the body. And I didn't do a pattern for this because everything is really square, so it's easy to freehand. So you cut 2 of those, and then you just take some strips that are 2 or 3 inches wide. You just want to use a tape that's easy to break, like masking tape. You just want to tape along the edges of the pieces 3 inches wide. Tape that to the edges of each side of your double pinata body, and that'll give it a little dimension. And you'll go all the way around, just taping 3-inch wide strips between the 2 pieces of the donkey, just to make them a little bit wider. And again, use a breakable tape like masking tape and cut off any excess. So you go all the way around and leave a little spot in the neck open so you can put the candy inside, but just go all the way around with the 3-inch strips. So then get some wrapping paper rolls, or I just taped 2 toilet paper rolls together. You want to cut off the top so that they're off at an angle a little bit. And so that way when you actually glue them onto the pinata, they'll splay out a little bit sideways. So you just run hot glue around the tops of the legs and glue them on. So then cut 2 triangles, and there's going to be ears, so bend them down the center. And put a little bit of hot glue on the bottom of each ear and glue that right onto the head. So here's the full body of the pinata before it's got any color on it. Then you want to get some brightly colored tissue papers, and you'll cut them into long strips and then fold them in half lengthwise, and on the fold you just want to make a bunch of cuts so that when you wrap them around the pinata they kind of bunch up in the center, give it that kind of fluffy pinata look. So to attach them, you just run some glue along either end of the strip of tissue paper. And then you just glue that onto the pinata, onto the body. You gotta make sure that you're keeping the sides close enough so that they scrunch up a little bit where you made all the cuts. So you just alternate different colors. On the back side, just put a flat piece, glue down any extra edges. And so then you'll take another piece with the little cuts in it, just like you did on the legs, put glue on either side and scrunch it so it's close to the other ends so the little cuts kind of pop up. And just cover the whole thing. As long as we're on the back side, we'll make the tail. So roll up a piece of tissue paper and glue the flap down. Then take another piece and roll it around itself and fold it in half. Then make a bunch of tiny little cuts so it looks kind of like the bottom of a tail. Kind of splay it out a little bit. Then just glue that onto the bottom of the piece you rolled up. Glue the top flap down, and then just glue that onto the back of the pinata to make a little donkey tail. And so then you just go until you've got the entire pinata covered in tissue paper and marker on some eyes.